This week I'm testing the Mazda CX-9. This is the GT-SP model. Let's find out how good it is as a baby drive. And don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on our socials. The child seat section of this review is brought to you by Infosecure. In the back of the Mazda CX-9, there are isofix in the two outer second row seats. They are within plastic guides and really nice and easy to connect to. Now, there are top tether anchorages on the back of all 5 rear seats, which is fantastic. And the better news is that you can fit 5 child seats back here really nice and easily. I've got 5 Infosecure child seats in here. I've got the Attain More and Achieve More in the second row outer seats, rear facing, and I've got a versatile folding booster seat facing forward in the central seat. And in the third row, I've got an Achieve More and an Aspire More. Now, full-size child seats fit really nicely in here, and the legroom is really good. We found with a 180 centimetre passenger in the third row and a rear-facing child seat in the second row, we could still get a 180 centimetre passenger in the front. Third row access is also really good in here. With a rear-facing child seat installed, you can move the front seat forward, and then this whole seat will move forward with the child seat attached if you're using isofix, giving really good third row access. To find out more about the child seats used in this video, just click on the links here. The Mazda CX-9 has built-in window blinds in the back door windows, which is fantastic for shielding rear passengers from the sun while you're driving along. In the back of the Mazda CX-9, storage is really good. In the third row, there are cup holders on both sides that will hold a reusable or disposable coffee cup, and there's one for phones or large refillable water bottles too. And there's USB sockets in the back there as well. In the second row, there's a central fold down in the seat back of the central seat. That has got a lidded compartment good for a phone, and you've got charging sockets in there too. And there's 2 cup holders that will hold a reusable or a disposable coffee cup. The door bins are a good size in the back. They will hold a large refillable water bottle, and an iPad fits in them too. In the front, the storage is really good too. There are 2 cup holders in the central console. They'll hold a reusable and a disposable coffee cup, and a refillable water bottle fits in them as well. Behind them is a good sized central console box, and you've got charging sockets in there as well. In front of the gear lever is a wireless phone charging well, and on the side of the central console is a 12-volt socket. The glove box is a really good size in here. That will hold my iPad and wallet with the manual, and the door bins are a great size. They'll hold a large refillable water bottle, and an iPad fits in them as well. There's also a sunglasses case in the ceiling too. There are aircon vents in the back of the central console box for keeping the rear passengers nice and cool. However, there aren't any air vents in the third row. You can, however, control the rear aircon from the front dash. The boot door of the Mazda CX-9 opens electronically. Let's find out how much we can fit in the boot. When using 2 rows of seats, it will hold 17 shopping bags, or a twin pram and 10 shopping bags, a tandem pram and 11 shopping bags, a single pram and 11 shopping bags, or a compact stroller and 15 shopping bags, or a really large dog. When using all 3 rows of seats, it will hold 7 shopping bags, or a single pram and 1 shopping bag, or a compact stroller and 5 shopping bags, or a small to medium sized dog. Now, although the Mazda CX-9 is getting towards the end of its life, it's still one of my favourite 7-seat SUVs because it does so many things right, and I think it still looks really current and modern too. Especially this new GT-SP model, which the inside is fantastic. It's got these real leather burgundy seats, and on the exterior it's got this poly metal grey paint, and it's got the black wheels as well. So it makes it look really modern and sporty. Now, the drive is still fantastic. And I don't think the CX-9 feels as big and bulky and boxy as a lot of 7-seat SUVs do. It's great to drive, and I still feel like it feels like it's quite small. So driving around town and parking in supermarket and school car parks and things like that is really nice and easy. Visibility is good in here, even though when you've got all the child seats on board, visibility out of the back is bad. You've still got good vision out of the sides, and the rear view camera is good. The media system in the Mazda CX-9 is really lovely and modern and simple and easy to use and navigate. You can only control it in this model using the rotary dial down in the central console. Now, I love the fact you can control the warning and notification volume in here. It's something I know parents like. Now, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well, which is fantastic. And when you put it into reverse, that camera image is lovely and clear, and you can turn the parking sensors on and off with a button just beside the steering wheel. So to sum up with the Mazda CX-9 GTSP, it does feel really luxury, even though it's not the top spec model with those nice leather seats and black wheels. You can fit 5 child seats really nicely in the back and a twin or single pram in the boot. It's a really nice car to drive, and that media system is great.